So we're back, we're talking renovations because it's all about home right now, right? I mean, it's always been about home, but even more right now, it's all about home. So I am here with my favorite contractor, Leslie, as we talk about expectations when working with a contractor. Because I deal with the same thing. It's those expectations. What exactly do you need, but what exactly do you think you need, and how can we make it happen in a way that we're both communicating? So, in thinking about expectations, what are some of the expectations people should have when they want to work with a contractor, when they are pursuing a home project?
Expectations, cost of the project, time.
Oh, time is a biggie.
Time. So the contractor should be realistic on what he says it takes to do the project. We all know salesmen. They'll tell you everything you want to hear to get that first check, that down payment. Exactly. So you cannot build a whole house in 4 days.
Yeah.
So we have to be realistic on the timelines, realistic on the city of Atlanta permitting process.
Yes.
It has been a hurdle recently. So if you want to do it right and you get your permit, the contractor needs to explain exactly that you may not get it in 24 hours like we used to.
Gotcha. And that's, whether you're in the city of Atlanta or you're somewhere else across the country, the biggest thing to remember is that you have a municipality. That municipality has guidelines, they have procedures, and they need to be followed. So make sure that you're checking with your contractor in regards to those guidelines and procedures. So going back to price and that expectation,
Yes.
What do you see? Are people looking on different websites and saying, oh, it should be this? And
Well,
saying that to you?
I would understand that. Sometimes it's just a number out of their head. They feel this project should be 8,000.
Yeah.
Not understanding price of material and all the different things. It's just a number that they feel that they want to pay or that it should be.
I love that. It's a number they feel.
Yes. For me, when I give a quote, I itemize every line. Okay, it was going to be this, plumbing, electrical, etc., etc. And then also my fee is separate. So there's sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
You open a wall, oh, there's termite damage, you got to redo the wall. So it's not because there's an increase on the labor and the material that my price gets higher. My price stays the same because that's what we agreed on.
Gotcha.
I think the best contractors are the most transparent because it's all based on trust.
Yes.
You don't want to just give the seed of a doubt, of a non-trust, or some kind of weird activity going on.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. And what do you think too? I know in my house, I looked at a lot of Pinterest.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of people who have their Pinterest boards and they'll kind of show you?
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
Because they're telling you exactly what they want.
It makes my life so much easier.
Gotcha.
Because a lot of what I offer also is design and ideas. So I do not need to worry about none of that stuff. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what color. I'll get it done. That's it. I love those. So, and I have a Dropbox folder that is shared with the client.
Okay.
And I have an idea folder. And I welcome them to send me some ideas because that make sure that when we get to the finish line, we're both happy.
Yes.
They're happy, I'm happy.
Which is funny you say that. I'm working on a project right now with a client that, the builder's idea is a higher end Home Depot.
Yes.
That is not my client's idea. They have a very, very particular aesthetic. And it's just interesting because that's the builder's idea, that's not my client's idea.
Yes.
So do you find when it comes to certain, maybe not furniture, but types of cabinets or whatever materials, that you also need to break those down as well to make sure you're on the same
Yes,
page?
yes. And one of so we'll talk about two different clients.
Okay.
So the first client would be just a real estate investor.
Okay.
So they buy a small property, fix it, they want to sell it and make a profit. Now, that investment may sell at a low price point, but they're used to live at a certain level of standard,
Yes.
and they need to understand not to put all that money in that property because you're not gonna get your money back in that.
Gotcha.
That's the first. The second client, I have some custom homes clients, and I always tell them it is your home, you're gonna live there, but you also need to think you may want to sell it at one point. So you do not want to make it too custom.
Exactly.
Where we try to sell it, you may have an issue.
No, that makes complete sense. So I hope you have caught all the gems he's just thrown your way. I did. Thank you so much for being with me today. Remember, if you are looking to renovate, Leslie's information is below. He's in the Atlanta area, and I mean, he's from Canada, so he can fly to Canada too, or across the country and help you with your project. Just message him and let you know. And you know, I think we should close this out by you saying it's a good life in French.
La vie est belle. On doit tous en profiter.
You heard it there. There you go. We'll see you later. Bye.